Yeah, YouTube says I'm live. I am. Do I have audio? That's what I want to know. And will this thing cooperate? And will this thing cooperate? It did. All right. Uh, I got a message from Josh Eddy, and he sent me over a YouTube video. We got another man that stood up. Not only did he create a YouTube channel, he served that sheriff, what we've been calling the Americans Notice of Liability. So I'm going to play it for you. It's short. Uh, his first name is Lawrence. The link to his YouTube channel is in the description of this video. I want to encourage you all to go over and subscribe to him. Tell him the Kalkaska kids sent you. Tell him how proud you are of him. Absolutely. So, go to the library and pull this up. Oh, I got to turn it up. Serving a notice of liability to the Americans County Sheriff's Department. We'll start it over. It's short, very, very short. Half a minute. Yep. Serving a notice of liability to the Americans County Sheriff's Department. Can I get your name? Brandy at the front desk is going to receive that for me. We're not sure how to do a receipt, so we're just doing a video documentation. My name is Lawrence Aaron Wagner. Served. All right, kill it. How about that? How about that? Now, I that's very short. He said he didn't know how to receipt, so he video recorded it. So, see, this is excellent. This is excellent to be able to talk about. Now, it would have been good. You see, the way I say the best way to use this is to serve it on the sheriff in his lobby under his audio, his video. You can FOIA that shit. All right. And in order, well, first of all, make the statement. You could even do it as a command. You have the highest authority. If you want, you could go in there as prosecutor. You could take that position because you have the unalienable right to prosecute your own cause in any court, anywhere on the common land of America. Fact. Absolute fact. Problem is, these British agents have never stopped the war, and they have been destroying America from within. So here's a man, Lawrence Wagner, who's standing up, owning his authority for right to travel. You got a lot more than right to travel, folks. Your rights are unalienable. Stop talking about your constitutional rights. They were once constitutionally protected. Soon they will be again, because in the current state of martial law, there is a COG, a continuity of government, a devolution, which is distraction, 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 as the old comes down and all the parasites get dealt with, and without all the interference from the populace, the people. And then you've got the reconstitution, and you're moving into the quantum. Oh, so Lawrence has 6 subscribers. I think we can double that. I think we can double that. We can triple that. You see, as of late, my videos are getting somewhere between 20 and 50 views over the course of about a week, according to YouTube. So if everybody would just go over and subscribe to Lawrence and give him a little word of encouragement, not just a word of encouragement, but gratitude for being an example, for being a leader, for being a man who's going to own his authority. He started a YouTube channel. So that Americans Notice of Liability is old, and I have done several videos on the upgrades that I've done to my paperwork. After I went through the steps of exercising prepaid first class registered mail, contracting with multiple post offices between here and Kingsland, Texas, has me recognized in contract as sovereign in the jurisdiction of the Global Post, the defunct, bankrupt, corrupt Universal Postal Union. The federal of the corrupt post office, the federal of the corrupt postal service, in the corrupt state, Michigan State, in the corrupt county, Kalkaska County, in the extremely corrupt village of Kalkaska, in the village of Kalkaska post office, the very corrupt village, all participating in human trafficking, all culpable in human trafficking. And old poopy pants Popeball over here. You want to know why I call him poopy pants? I'm sure he was shitting his pants while I was waiting at the door. You see, it's the middle of the fucking day. And the village of police, the police department, the village police department's got their doors locked in the middle of the fucking day. And I want to conduct business. And so I'm there with my briefcase. And I just happen to be wearing the rebranded People's Bureau of Investigation "Fuck British Invaders" shirt. And of course, this is Ashgate, right? A Constitutional Crusader showed us about Ashgate. And but fortunately, they had an ashtray hanging on the side of the building there. So I was real careful to make sure that none of my ashes missed the ashtray and happened to touch the sidewalk, because they'd want to come and arrest me and kidnap me, bind me, torture me, throw me in a rape cage, and charge me with all kind of administrative bullshit that don't apply to me. So this is why we got to know when to shoot a cop. So in the description of this video, we got all kind of good stuff. We got you get to meet Lawrence, and then subscribe to his channel while you're there, and then share it and comment. Maybe you will facilitate the Americans Notice of Liability and go serve it on your sheriff and tell that sheriff in his department that road piracy has ended as of today. And then you command him to contact all the other law enforcement, all the other policy officers, state police, village police, county police, whatever, and let them know. You might also let them know about Executive Order 13818. Oh, human trafficking. This is serious stuff, that death penalty for drug traffickers. What do you think they're going to do for human traffickers, huh? Poopy pants. Sheriff Fat Fuckford. I mean, Pat Fuckford. I mean, Pat Whiteford. No, Fat Fuckford. Treasonous, parasitic, human trafficking piece of shit. Oh, that reminds me of another piece of shit, parasitic fuck we got here. British agent. Oh, I gotta go to the library. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. I I have not listened to this video, and I don't want to listen to it. But we're going to take a look at it. Get past the commercial. 3, 2, 1. Bye, commercial. All right. Shut the fuck up, you parasite. All right. We got his fucking ass muted. This is Steve Lehto, I think is how you pronounce it. Lehto. British agent. Parasitic fuck here in Michigan. He's got a YouTube channel, and man, am I going to be able to capture that? I may have to go back and let's see. Okay, here we go. I got it. This is the title of his video. Can you read that, folks? Oh, clear the screen up. Postal Service tells people to stop mailing checks. Fuck you, Postal Service. You corporate motherfucking. You lazy fucks. And of course, it's brought to you by a British agent. Oh, who I've talked about before because he put out a video telling you that God is not in the Constitution. Of course, it's not in that corporate, demonic, federal, corrupt Constitution. You fucking parasitic British fuck you. Oh, Lord, people. At any rate, Lawrence Wagner, YouTube channel in the description of this video. It's only 30 seconds. It's not, I don't even think it's 30 seconds. Everybody, and Lawrence, always have your battery charged. Have your camera ready. Every situation's different. Don't fall on the sword. you're a lot more effective out here. You might need to learn about holding court. Everybody should. So I upgraded my Americans Notice of Liability with proof of contract with the post as sovereign. Established my jurisdiction, my standing, my authority, my power. And I put it all into quantum in contract with a $1 gold back stamp, my authority, my autograph, and my thumbprint. Cancel that stamp, seal that document. So, Lawrence, very easy for you to upgrade. Everybody should learn contract and postal mechanics in the quantum. So, if I was to recreate that Americans Notice of Liability today, I would leave room in the top right-hand corner for a $1 gold back stamp, and then space to the right of that stamp for the thumbprint or fingerprint. And I would have my quantum autograph vertical across that stamp on the paper and on the stamp. The autograph on the paper and on the stamp. Vertical across the top of the stamp, with the last name ending near the end of the stamp. So if you need room for your name, move it over to the left so that your family name, surname, given name. I'm talking to you all in Babel, all right? I ain't quantumed to that level, and neither the fuck are you. Come on, right? So take what you can get without the snarking. That's one thing I would do if I was to redo that document, and I'm not redoing it. I can't hold your hand for every goddamn thing. You got to own your fucking authority, people. You got to be able to apply critical thinking. You got to be able to analyze your situation. And again, if you, again, for the umpteenth time, I don't know how many times I have to say it. If you knew who the fuck you were collectively, individually and collectively, none of this paperwork would be necessary. You would have the knowledge, the ability, and the confidence to contract. You would own your authority, and life would be so much different than it is today. You wouldn't be living fear-based. You wouldn't be running to your enemy for help. Oh, you need a British agent. Oh, you got a problem. You need a British agent. Oh, you better go get to one of them motherfucking British agents that's gonna fuck you over. Oh my God. You can't live without them. The hell we can't. We'll send them all to fucking Gitmo. So, you can facilitate your prepaid first class registered mail, get your registered number, take your 3806, your register receipt, a picture of your mailer after it's received, your return card, front and back, upgrade your Americans Notice of Liability. Put that on the backside, as I did. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm telling you what you can do, how to get recognized sovereign, under what? The authority that sets the contract venue for the world? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. And how do you do that? Oh, a couple pieces of paper, some blue ink, a little bit of your energy. Ain't hard. Ain't hard. Ain't hard for you. Your template's cheap as free. The main work's done for you. All you gotta do is just get your finger out of your ass and punch them keys and make it happen. Oh, Executive Order 13818. Ooh, human trafficking. Damn. Old poopy pants Popo. Yeah, he's shitting his pants because I'm in there educating his policy officers to the corruption. And I wish I could have been a fly on the wall while I was standing outside in Ashgate smoking. Yeah, because if the wind blows and knocks the ash off the cigarette while you're in the village of Kalkaska and that ash touches like the sidewalk or the city street, you're going to jail, boy. Well, probably if you're Ethan. That, my God, the Constitutional Crusaders stepped into that shit. So they exposed themselves. That's how desperate they are. You know, I went there as prosecutor, ordered the arrest of many that pled guilty in federal court, open court of record, public court, like Gretchen Whitmer, a British agent, a bar member, probably never been in a court of law in her life, pled guilty to treason. Just like that top dog at the DEA, that top dog at the United States Patent and Trademark Office, just like Sheriff Fuckford and his under sheriff Wagner, I think's his name. And Joe Leach, he pled guilty to treason too. That was a jail sergeant. I spent 2.5 hours with him. A couple months later, there's nobody there for the prisoners. The Kalkaska Sheriff's Department had to move all their inmates. And the Kalkaska County prosecutor, Mike Pro, resigned in the middle of his third term. A month or two earlier. So it's amazing. If you just look at Josh Eddy, look at the tyrant. How many tyrants one man has shut down? How many tyrants has he educated? You see, these are dumbed down motherfuckers too. Really dumbed down. Extremely dumbed down. So you got to learn when to shoot a cop. So the YouTube video, Cop Block, it's in the description of this video. It's in the description of my recent videos over the last week or two, maybe 3. And it'll be there going forward. We got Keith video with regards to the Franken. The problem I have, the only real problem I have with that is that it's based on the social security number and the number on the back side of the social security card, which is all fraud. However, the global postal chief tells us that our Social Security is safe, that he has taken care of that. Yet I don't know what it looks like in the quantum taken care of. I don't know what it looks like taken care of in the quantum. I ain't seen it. So the other thing about the Franken, what came first? Social Security and a Social Security number for the fucking slaves, or the Franken? What came first? If the Franken came first, then how the fuck was it used without the Social Security fucking fraud? Where's your foundation? All right. Now, some of you people, it's like you've re-energized. You shot your wad on Hauser, on Straight, on Bonds for the loss. I mean Bonds for the win. You drove your truck halfway across the country or all the way across the country to a foreign land just to honk your horn and say, I'm not happy. Visual learning is really good. So visualize that these motherfuckers are murdering you. Big Pharma is murdering you and yours. The American Medical Association and the American Dental Association are the two leading causes of death in America. The American Bar Association is the largest perpetrator in human trafficking. And all the policy enforcement they're giving them assistance, aid, and comfort, and marching to their orders. Oh, Executive Order 13818. Poopy pants, do you need another Depends? Oh, maybe Sheriff Fuckford's got a couple he can spare you. I ain't gonna miss you boys when you're gone. I ain't. No, I'm not. Nor you, dishonorable Lynn M. Boudet. Or any of you other parasitic fucks here. And a parasitic fucks there. A parasitic fuck here and a parasitic fuck there. I got nowhere to go with that. It'll come to me. I'll come up with a little jingle. I can just about guarantee it. So, whoa. Keith brought it to my attention and your attention that you file your patents through the post office, not through British agents and the United States Patent Office. Oh my goodness. Ooh. See how dumb I was all this time working with patent attorneys. I did learn to file patent myself, but I filed the damn thing into the United States PTO, which is, as we're learning, is, remember, fuck is spelled PHUCK. USPTO. United States Fuckery and Treasonous Organization. That's what it is. The United States United States fuckery and treasonous organization. Oh my God. Well, there's nobody here. It's just me. It's just me. But I know that you will get there. Statistically, according to YouTube, this video will see between we'll have 20 to 50 views within a week. So please go over to Lawrence's channel and say something nice. And then think about whether or not you got the cojones to own your authority. And if you think you do, then watch Cop Block YouTube. When should you shoot a cop? And then watch El Piro's video on how to handle yourself in the post and with the Franken, or take mine and facilitate your registered mail and get recognized as sovereign, or come up with your own way. Own your authority, people. You can't vote your way out of this. You can't vote your way out of this fucking mess we're in. So Lawrence, and hey, Lawrence, I believe is because of Josh. Josh says Lawrence tagged him. And then Josh sent the video over to me. So most of y'all are too young to remember the old Revlon commercial. That's probably the first picture I ever saw where they populated the TV screen. She told two people, then she told two people, then she told two people. And the screen just keeps populating and populating with, right? So that's how it works, folks. Knowledge can be very powerful if you can apply it, if you can stand on it. All right. I'm out. I love you. Fighting for you. If you can donate, why not donate to Josh Eddy, one of the people? YouTube. Keith with El Piro and Hecklebus, YouTube. And I didn't look to see if Lawrence is looking for donation help. If he is, if you got a buck, why not send it over? These guys are American heroes, for God's sakes. They're American heroes. What about you? What the fuck about you? Own your authority, people. God's